All right, starting this morning off like a Friday on a Monday. We do have a nice 23 International that's freshly cleaned up. Getting some photos. William has killed it on the polish job. Also, AJ has unloaded a very big portion of the showroom with the square bodies. The red and white truck got quite a bit of driving, and that one is just about ready for the customer. We'll be doing a final little series of touch-ups on that one to just make sure it's finished and get the steps put on it. But also this morning, and I'm going to get ready to drop a clip in right here, we had a customer stop by that is actually another dealer, and pulled up, actually came to grab a set of used tires and wheels. He said, he actually came in the office. He said, hey, I'm here for the tires and wheels. He had called last week and said he was coming, and walked out over there, and right over here, beautiful crew cab, 70s model Ford. So walk over. I'll tell the whole story in this little video clip that I took. But anyway, the truck speaks for itself. It is really cool, though, when you have somebody that is like-minded in the same industry, deals with the same stresses, the same headaches that we deal with. And he was here Monday morning to watch us open up and see how things go. And of course, AJ was emptying out the showroom because the guys are coming to start working on the racks. Dave's getting in here, getting his stuff set up. Christian's getting trucks checked in. Matter of fact, can you zoom in over there? We've got our man loading up the Model A. Mr. Fred, you did a great job. He watched your video. Tennessee? From Tennessee. These other people were from out west, still in Virginia. But anyway, he was a member of the dealer association. We talked about that. I'm pretty sure he knew my father through the dealer association. Anyway, he introduced himself, and he said, hey, I'm so-and-so, and he'd sold me a truck in the past. So we had a little, relationship there already, but they were able to walk through the showrooms, and that's, unfortunately, I don't typically have the time for both of these customers. I did take the time this morning to do, so now I am obviously sweating and playing catch-up, trying to get things rolling because we're almost at lunchtime, and we're just getting started. I've got to send AJ on a mission because we have a truck that we need to ship out, and we're waiting on a part, a commercial truck, and we're waiting on a part that does not exist. You can't get it from the dealer, and you can't get it aftermarket. So we're going to have to go grab one of our vehicles, take the part off of it, spend the labor time to do that, to get the truck ready to leave to the customer, because I don't want to have to call the customer and say, we got a problem. I hate doing that, and it does happen. Unfortunately, things do come up. But this particular part is nationwide back ordered. There's none available. There's none available used. The part we're getting ready to take off is super low mileage to put on a higher mileage truck. So he's going to get a better part, and I'm going to let him know, we'll get it done. I want to make sure it fits first before I stick my foot in my mouth. But we'll get it done. We'll let him know what we've done, and then we'll be able to ship his truck out. So unfortunately, delays do happen. Things do come up. When you sell used things, even if you sell new things, things do happen. But it's been a pretty eventful morning. Again, the Model A is loaded up. He is ecstatic about it. Fred, the video really did help him. He called. He said, I didn't know about y'all's channel. He didn't know nothing about us at all. Now he's toured around. He's like, good golly, man, y'all do a lot. Might be coming back to get a tow truck. So, and now we got another subscriber. That's how we do it, AJ. We get a subscriber a day. Keeps the doctor away. But we do have some motion in the showroom over there. So enough about it. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to show you guys this clip. You're going to freaking love it. It's amazing. And we'll be back at you in a little bit, update you on what's happening today. All right, we had some fellas show up this morning to buy some wheels and tires and look around at some things. So I walked out the office and said, where y'all parked at? He said, over there. So I saw this beautiful truck sitting across the street. I was like, wow, that's a really good looking truck, man. And of course, everybody comes here and thinks we don't like Fords, but we definitely do. So we would start walking across the street, and I saw that right there. So wow, this is interesting. Of course, he's looking at some Super Duty wheels, so I was like, what better than, he's got some Super Duty axles. Well, no, Super Duty frame. Well, that's cool. All right, I guess we're done. That's it. Well, no, This man just hits the remote start and starts up the 6.7 Power Stroke under the hood. It's like, well, that's pretty cool. I guess it probably ends there. Can't get any cooler than that, right? I mean, that's the extent of it. And I'm talking about a great job now. We'll get him to pop the hood. So he pops the door open. Steps fold down. That's pretty cool. He says, look, it's got a headliner and a sunroof. Sure does. And all King Ranch interior. That's the proud owner right there. And he should be, because he has got one incredible freaking truck. Power windows, power door locks. I mean, just soak all that in right there. What an amazing accomplishment. We can surely give credit where credit's due. Hardware. I mean, again, even if this was just a normal 70s model Ford, it'd been incredible. I mean, just walking across the street, you know, other than seeing that was a giveaway to me. But now we got Dave over there, 43-year Ford technician. Not only did he work on this body style truck, but then he worked on the late model truck that this is built off of. And he was like, JW, that's incredible. And yes, it is incredible. The talent that is out there is pretty impressive. And these boys, cold AC, rolled up here with the AC running, dripping right there, sweating out. Kudos to a cool build. What a great truck. Now, obviously a labor of love, and a ton of time and effort went into it, but three of them rode themselves up here from a few hours away to look around, check out the square bodies and a few other little things, and pretty proud to be able to show you guys this truck. And very, very amazing build. Again, we do it day in and day out, and it gets a little tiresome. They asked me what my favorite was, and I was like, I don't know. I guess the 10-door Suburban, but you know, they all kind of run together. But this is neat. It's really cool. A great job. Wonderful build. The colors, the paint scheme. Hopefully the video here can make you guys appreciate as much as I did when I walked up on it. That's for sure. Model A is headed on out. What a great customer. Also a previous dealer and a body shop owner. He actually got a little twisted up in the back. If y'all ever come here, don't pull around in here with a trailer, because unfortunately there's no exit. But we got him out. He's headed back to Tennessee. Very happy. Got her all strapped down, looking good. And he is actually a Model A enthusiast, just like Mr. Fred is, and has a bunch of different things. So that one's going to his collection. AJ rolling out with the Rubicon supercharged truck. Got the RIP supercharger on that unit. You can hear it whistling. What a great day to be America. Couldn't help but put a little clip in here about this bike. I know yesterday a little short went up. It was a little old, but it actually posted for some reason. But this bike is a 1972 ATC 90. The tires and wheels have now been swapped over to something you can actually ride on, because the old original balloons are not rideable. They do blow out, bust, explode. So this is actually a set of tires and wheels from Vintage Motorsports, Mike Palmgren. He does a killer job. That's actually a hubcap instead of a vulcanized wheel, so you can get new tires if you like something different. I've got a couple of these bikes with knobbies on them. But this is the closest thing to what the factory had. They're actually balloon tires, so they're kind of soft. So you actually have a little suspension. What a cool freaking bike. completely original seat cover. The most easy part to go bad. It's an original seat. And this wear right here, I showed you guys in the other video. If you didn't see that short, go back and look at it. But that's from this right here. Bam, bam, bam. Going past there. But this is obviously a super low hour machine. At some point in this life, it had a good life, I should say. That's what I was getting at. But check it out. What a cool, clean, proper freaking bike. Tell me that would not look perfect in any 70s or 80s model, but it's a 72 ATC 90, also commonly called a US 90. There's your VIN number. And I was taught obviously about those and the decoding. We'll do that one day on a video, but so you guys can understand how that works. Check that jewel out. Unbelievable condition. And now it can be ridden. One pull, fire right up. Dependable, awesome condition. Well, guys, we did not get nearly what we thought we were going to get captured today. This Monday has flown by. I have been on the phone for 142 phone calls. And actually, there's a button on here that I can see how long I've been on the phone. I'll have to check that in a few minutes. AJ still has to close up across the street. That door is still open since 8 o'clock this morning. We have not had a chance to get over there and close it. Have not even walked back across the parking lot. I'm going to show y'all some stuff on the cell phone and the text messages and minutes on the phone that y'all wouldn't believe. And then Mom, I'm going to have her do some videos where I literally have 2 phones, cell phones, and the office phone triggering at the same time. That'll be a hoot. The big CXT is tagged up, getting washed up, and she'll be ready to go. Personally delivering that one because the man wants it before his birthday. So we're going to make that dream come true for him. Truck itself was a dream come true. Having it for his birthday, he said, would be even better. Alvin did get this one freshened up. This truck is back from service. Just like on the 84, we did go in and fix the AC. We had the extra time. Well, we didn't have the extra time. We made the extra time to get it done. AC got fixed. Perfect ice cold AC. Big block, 1 ton, factory 1 ton. I know I say that a lot, but might not mean much to some people. Also, we'll do a whole video of this truck tomorrow, but it's got the camper slide in, little tie downs. It's also got the mount right there. That's an old style mount, but it's still a mount for a spare tire, which is kind of cool. But a really straight body on this truck. And if I remember right, this was also a West Coast truck. I can pull the title and look. Big, thick, heavy treaded Toyo tires on some slot mag type wheels. Stock height, 81. Marker light in the bumper. 81's a little different up here than the others. Got to straighten up that Chevy symbol. She was a little crooked. And my man is coming to do the windshield replacement on the trim right here. You can see the new inspection. Got an oil change. Got checked over up on the rack. Comfy, like sitting on your couch at home seat. Alvin's finishing up, like I said, a quick detail on it. Dome light burning bright, like it's supposed to. And you guys think that's just something, you think that's funny, but we're actually going to package a dome light kit together because it is so popular. Before we started doing the Squarebody process like we do it now, I've got customers calling or texting all the time asking, can I get a bulb kit? It's only 3 bulbs. Yes, we're going to start getting that together for you because so many people have Squarebodies that we've sold them 10, 15 years ago that are faithful watchers of the channel. And they're like, I don't want to go cross-reference and check the thing. So we're going to package them so we can mail them safely. And that, so many of y'all think that's funny, but that little touch, telling you at night, makes all the difference in the world. We'll make a secondary package where it has the proper stuff for the dash and behind the display there for the air condition. Brown bear video. If you haven't seen it, look at that brown bear video. It's a little short clip, literally in my backyard, loading my daughter in it, and open the door and you can see the difference in the gauges and how nice it is sitting in the dark, how big of a difference it makes. So another cool truck. They did the full length steps, so stepping here to get into the bed or the toolbox, pretty easy to do. I like that. There's neat color combination, not a factory color, it's been repainted, but this black and blue, as far as I know, was not factory optioned. Does have cab lights. Boop, boop, boop. And we're trying something new tomorrow. Got a new stabilizer and a following thing for the camera. So AJ, Christian's still under the weather, so things are running a little bit behind in, say, like the shipping and some paperwork and things. So guys, apologize for that. He came in today, made as long as he could. I think he left at lunchtime, but bless his heart, he is going on about 20 days sick now, on and off, can't seem to kick it. And he has been to the doctor, and it's not COVID. Don't know what he's got, but he's got something that's kicking his butt. Bidzilla tomorrow also, and I think we're also going to get the Chevette out. We'll try anyway. But Bidzilla looking cool, and I did put this truck for sale. Some of y'all did not get that footnote. I did put this truck for sale. It's a shame we're not going to get a chance to mess with it. This truck's got the Caterpillar diesel. We did the Holly headlights, we did the grill, we did the front end, we did a bunch of emblems and badges and other things. Daniel spent a bunch of time on it. Just kind of fixing it up a little bit, and then we hauled some tires, we did some videos, we did some burnouts. Crazy, it does do a burnout with a Caterpillar diesel under the hood with enough torque to bring a house down. Actually, it's got enough torque to bring a mountain to a molehill. Crazy. And she's noisy. But that's about it. 6 doors out. My trusty F-150, still kicking it. Looked at it, it's coming up on an oil change, so I think I've put like 3,000 miles on it now. Got it loaded down with some stuff. Some old tires that are absolutely no good, but I'll still stick them on a shelf somewhere. I gotta get a little rock chip taken care of right there. And we got to lock it up across the road. We're going to call it a day, guys. Appreciate you watching. Be back at you tomorrow. Promise you a more interesting video tomorrow because we got a lot going on. Thanks, guys.